Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Stockholm archipelago. I've set up base camp on a place called Björne Nature Reserve in the near archipelago. It's not the far out archipelago. It's not the archipelago in the far out towards the ocean. This is like near archipelago. I could drive here. It's easily accessible. You can drive, take a boat, kayaking, biking, walking. It's not that far. I mean, of course, it took like 1 hour to come here by car, but it's still accessible. So yeah, this is my first night out, or at least that's the ambition. I was going to go out with a friend, so I had some company because this was gonna be my first time. But yeah, these times, whenever someone is sick, you have to stay home, and this time it was his kids. So unfortunately he had to cancel, and I decided to go out here by myself. I figure there'll be some people here, and there are, because it's accessible. I have 4 other tents here, or 3 other tents. I'm the 4th tent in a big area around here, and some boats that have docked here as well. So there are a few, like, I don't know, maybe 10-15 people tops here, and it's mostly families and me. But yeah, the ambition is to wait out the sunset, eat some dinner now, and then go out, find a location to photograph in the sunset. I had the ambition to photograph in the sunrise as well, to get up like at 3 a.m. and find some composition towards that fit the sunset. But yeah, I'm taking my second shot of the vaccine tomorrow. So I think I'm going to try and get some sleep instead, because I think that's more important. But yeah, first night out, I'm going to camp, I'm going to tent, I'm going to sleep here, and I am a bit excited and a bit nervous. I hope I manage. But the good part is that there are plenty of people around, and the car isn't really far. It's like 3 kilometers hike on an accessible road from here. So yeah, I'm gonna eat now, and then photograph, and then hopefully sleep. We'll see. Okay, yeah. So this was a disaster, a complete failure on my part. But there was some light to this, like a bright side on this adventure. So let me explain. This was going to be my big adventure. I was going to go out in the archipelago, which is beautiful, by the way, Stockholm archipelago. I did, however, notice one thing that I didn't like, and that was that I put my phone down for like 2 seconds and there was a tick on it. Now, I truly hate ticks. I'm not surprised that there are ticks in nature. In Stockholm especially, there are a lot of them. and due to the weather conditions this past year, it's been really good for them. So they have come in plenty, and I've heard the rumors that there are a lot of them. But I did not expect them to be out on an organized camping site with very short grass that's been out on the sunshine all day long. So I picked like a spot deliberately that wasn't really nice. The grass was brown and like flattened and a little bit withered. And I figured that that's a good place to be, because I've heard rumors that the ticks are even in short grass, right? Yeah, where was I? My GoPro crashed, so I had to pull up the batteries and reboot it. That happens sometimes. Do any of you guys have a GoPro 7? Does that happen to you? Because it happens to me a lot. It kind of just stops working, and then I have to really take out the batteries just to make it work again. But yeah, whatever. So where was I? Ticks. Yeah, ticks. Ticks. I had ticks on my phone, and I did note it. I didn't make a mental note that maybe I should check the tent before the sun sets, just to be sure that that was a one-time thing. And yeah, I went out for food. That was also a fun thing. I kind of took the wrong food with me, so instead instead of bringing dinner, I actually brought dessert. I have just eaten dessert for dinner, so maybe I'm on a sugar rush. No, I'm not in a sugar rush. Anyways, yeah. So I ate. I went back and opened the tent, and there were, of course, 2 ticks inside the tent running around. They went hiding as soon as I came in, but yeah, that didn't feel so good. So kind of creeped out by the ticks. No, I have to go home and I have to check for ticks. Fortunately, I am vaccinated for TBE, so I'm not worried about that, but they're still really, really nasty things. Oh, ugh, I hate ticks. Anyways, I packed up my things and I decided to go home. And that sucks. So anyways, I was on my way home and I saw this beautiful little beach. It's really like 5 minutes from the car or something. And I didn't see this beach as a photographer. I looked at it as a dad and I was like, oh yeah, this is a nice place to bring the kids. Maybe I can take them here sometimes so they can like swim here. It's really shallow and it's a beautiful sandy beach. And didn't pay any attention whatsoever to this beautiful scenery that I have here behind me. Now I have taken the photograph already because it was a little bit stressful to take this photo before the light completely faded. But when I took the photograph, the clouds were on fire. As I mentioned also earlier in this video, the sun disappeared way faster than I was expecting. So because of these clouds, and yeah, just going home, I figure that there's nothing left, the light is gone. But it wasn't gone. With the reflections and the clouds that were really, really bright, there was actually there was a lot of light. And this rock that kind of leads into that scenery made for a beautiful composition. I tried both horizontal and vertical. I think I'm going for vertical on this one. This is the photograph that I'm taking today. Unfortunately, I did not sleep over, but I wasn't going to shoot the sunrise anyways. And yeah, on the bright side, I went out. I took a small 5-6 kilometer hike in total. I don't know, maybe 2 miles, not much. I set up the tent, I set it up everything for sleeping. I went, made dinner, and I was kind of ready to just relax and go to sleep. But yeah, then that happened. So now I'm going home, I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to check myself for ticks. All right, yeah, okay, enough. Thanks for watching. And if you liked this video, do give it a like. It helps a lot, they say, so please do. And if you want to see more of this failed content, or maybe not so failed content, just, yeah, me going out photographing, talking about photography, like trying to inspire and examine, I don't know, just photography, going out and having fun with photography and inspire others and inspire you to go out to photograph. Do subscribe, and as usual, comments are highly appreciated in the comment section. I love a discussion, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye now.